Thanks for coming in. We're the Workday group. Uh, in the group, it's Tabby, Christina, Egan, Damian, myself, Nathaniel. We're going over Workday's history, beginnings, their competitive analysis, along with their financial analysis, along with their corporate structure, and we'll also be investigating both products and services along with their philosophy.
Okay, so we're going to go over Workday. So again, Nate already did their introduction. So for the start of Workday.
So Workday is a multi-dimensional application that merges finance and HR management. The start of the Workday came from two longtime friends named Dave Duffield and Anil Busri. Both of them met up at a local diner outside of Lake Tahoe, California in 2005, where they started to talk about the idea of starting up a company that would expand the software market. Next slide, please. Okay, so just some background information about one of the CEOs. Dave Duffield attained 2 degrees, an MBA and a BA in electrical engineering. Before working for Workday, Dave founded PeopleSoft, which is a company for accounting, project management, manufacturing, and more. Other companies he has launched include Integral Systems, Business Software, and Information Associates. Next slide, please. Okay, just some quick background about Anil. He's also the other CEO of Workday. Similar to Dave, he also has a MBA from Stanford and a BA in electrical engineering. Before working and becoming a CEO of Workday, Anil worked alongside Dave at PeopleSoft. Just some more background. He also served on the board at Intel, and he was an advisor at Greylock. Workday's evolution. In November 2006, Workday announces launch of Workday Human Capital Management. Just under a year later, they launched Workday Financial Management. In June of 2008, Workday was named one of the best places to work in the Bay Area, which was a big acknowledgement for this new company. October of 2012, 6 years after the company started, Workday debuted on the New York Stock Exchange, in which it jumped as much as 83% in the red-hot trading debut following its initial public offering. In March of 2015, the Workday celebrates 10 years of being a company, and by now they have over 7,000 customers who use the software and over 3,700 customers worldwide. Just 7 months after celebrating 10 years, Workday achieves 98% customer satisfaction rate, which is the highest of any big enterprise application, which is another huge accomplishment.
Workday products and services. Workday is a cloud-based software vendor that specializes in human capital management and financial management applications. Its use of a single cloud-based database for both HCM and financials provides better integration and embedded business intelligence across business functions that is available in most ERP systems. Workday Employee Outlook. Workday supports fun programs and activities that keeps employees happy, which includes team sports and clubs. There are table games in every office, such as ping pong and foosball, for example, that allows employees to take a quick break, have fun, and build friendships. There are also dog days, which they welcome dogs that are welcome in Workday offices in Pleasanton, California, Salt Lake City, and Victoria, British Columbia. Every year in Pleasanton, they throw a Bring Your Dog to Workday party, which I'm pretty sure pleases everyone that has a pet. They also have cantinas where employees can mingle with one another. And they also have fitness and yoga classes that are offered, as well as family events. They have retirement savings plans for employees, employee stock purchase plan, and they also have commuter programs, which can assist employees and coming to and from work. Health plans include medical and dental, and there's also childcare that is included.
For competitive analysis, as we went over earlier, Workday is a cloud-based app that's for finance and other HR forms, kind of like a financial system. In 2019, Workday did come out and announce their trends that they were planning to implement in this coming year. These two trends were social enterprise, and they were dedicating the social enterprise and catering it to consumers, but not only that, but also to employees and beyond the company as well, including the community. Next would be maintaining a strong social ecosystem. This requires a strong collaboration across company leaders, stakeholders, consumers in order to thrive in all aspects of the business. Workday operates by providing sustainable growth in collaborating with millennials in the forefront to present new ideas and to develop new technology. As you know, with Workday, since it is a cloud-based app, they are holding a bunch of personal information for employees. By developing new and fast technology, they want to make sure the security is up to date as well. A few of the companies that partner to stack up with Workday is Chipotle Mexican Grill, Patagonia, Bank of America, Target. They're just some of the big names that employees have access to Workday with. As you know, Workday is rated by Fortune the top 50 best places to work for new graduates. So for the financial analysis of Workday, so they have both assets and liabilities. So like most companies, they do start from the bottom and they essentially grow their way up. We're going to be focusing on the year 2016. So this was one of the biggest change that Workday has came through. So for 2016, their total asset came out to be 2.7 million. However, 3 years later, their asset has grown to $5.5 million. Their main assets that have grown in value would be from long-term investments, property, plants, and equipment, and lastly, goodwill. So they were growing from 50,325 in 2016 up until 1.8 million currently. For liabilities, they've grown from 1.6 million in total in 2016 up to 3.6 in the year 2019 for their liabilities. And these, the dramatic change came from deferred long-term liability charges and accounts payable.
Hi everyone, I'm going to introduce the business method and organizational structure of Workday. I have found 4 business methods. Next slide, please. The first one is called completely cloud-native architecture. There are 4 keys in the architecture. The first one is one cloud. One cloud means only data. The data only resides in the Workday cloud. And second, one configuration. One configuration means no additional configuration for universal feature. And second one authentication. One authentication means single application authentication model. And the last one, zero local data, because everything is in the cloud, so no data resides in the user device. The second one is better user experience. Let's look at the first one. Workday has a good consistency on application that deliver a consistent look and feel across application. This could lower learning curve and increase productivity. As for no functional regression, application developers do not have to refactor each time user experience technology evolves, which keep application functionality moving forward. Last, faster innovation. Workday always stay current with the latest user experience technology that enhance their mobile and web experience. Next slide. The third one is mobile enabled. The Workday is available on all major mobile platforms such as iOS, Android, and BlackBerry. They make it possible to function from anywhere. With this function, we could mobilize our workforce, always up to date, and manage more effectively. The last method is current. all Workday clients are on the same version of its software, this could guarantee a fluent communication between users. Secondly, Workday continuously update with additional feature and functionality. It's worth noting that nearly 40% of the improvement idea come from the user. The last one is Workday organizational structure. Workday is a tall organizational structure company dedicated to developing and creating a good enterprise software application. They are not only relies on their own development capabilities, but also coupled with one community idea. One community idea means all customers are on one version of Workday. They are able to share experience, best practice, and idea for the new feature in a way that is simply not possible with other application providers. That's all my topic.
Workday's philosophy is really unique. One of the things that's really unique about it is Workday's philosophy. They've been a real disruptor in the field. What they're going for is happiness from top to bottom, up in the company. They're looking for their employees to be happy, upper level, middle level managers, and not even in going beyond that, their clients to be happy. They believe that if everyone's happy, it'll attract likeness. They'll have happy clients, happy employees, so there'll be more foster a better company for forward thinking, as long as making sure that their clients stay within Workday. One of the things too that's really unique about Workday's leadership is they really go after strong leadership in all management positions. They look for employee inputs, also client inputs to continuously look for products to stop. That brings to the next point. One of the things that the CEOs as well as the CIO said continuously is one of the things that separates Workday from the competition is they're always future looking, is what Diane McKenzie called it. They're always forward thinking. They're the leader in R&D out of all of the SaaS developers. They're always looking for unforeseen disturbances that could occur that no one really knows about, so they're always trying to stay ahead of the game. And they're looking for ways to gain all of the client's business, not just pieces. And how they've shown this is they've gone after they've had a few business acquisitions, and they've been gearing towards full software suite packages rather than just doing HCM or any type of HR services. And then what's also unique is about Workday is they're very, very client focused. They want to make it a one-stop shop so they can gain all the clients' business. They can't, their clientele can't go out and kind of shop around. One of the reasons they're able to do this is they make their contracts not punitive, and they make it ultra transparent. The standard before within the SaaS industry was you kind of get what you pay for, you don't get any returns, and the amount of assistance that you get in follow-up is rather limited. Workday has kind of put that model on its head. And in our conclusion, we covered Workday's beginnings, how they started out as an HCM provider and how they've developed into a full ERP suite provider, where they're not just doing financial management and planning, they're doing everything. They started out as a small fish in a big pond, and now they're one of the leaders. One of the ways that they've done this was through their leadership. They're looking for happiness throughout the whole company as well as their clientele, and they all have one goal, and that's to serve their clients. We also cover their financials and their competitive analysis, and also Workday's philosophy and products, being the one-stop shop, and they're always trying to future-proof themselves. And thanks for coming and watching our presentation. This is our conclusion for the Workday presentation. Thank you.